To be honest, I had no idea. I think it was 6 altogether, but then there was one added in at the end, and I couldn't work out if it was somebody that I'd already been or if it was a new person. So tonight I shall go home, look at it, and find out who it is. No, not at all. I think the main thing here is for the writer. The whole week is about the writers and their pieces and trying to get across their pieces. And there's a really specific style of writing which is very real because it's taken from people's actual speeches, really, a way of speaking. So it's just to try and get her words in and their thought constructions, their way of thinking, and just across, really. So you're not really thinking about. There's no time to think about their backgrounds or anything. No, what did happen was just the way you sat in your chair, because there's not enough time. There's 4 of us, and we've all got about 6 or however many people each. And the simple thing is just sitting forward or sitting back or crossing your legs or whatever. That really is, that's what I'm doing tomorrow morning, because there's not a lot of time to do anything else. And there's a lot of and like there's a lot of bits of language that they use that's very specific to them, and it looks really similar when you read it. And it's not until you do a position in your chair, if you sit forward, somebody's a bit more energetic. So you force through the language a bit more, and the further you sit back, you just relax a bit more. So even though it looks on the page like it's all the same people, basic things like that can help for tomorrow morning, because we don't have long. I think everybody did, and I also think there's a few directors that'd be quite scared to take it on because they wouldn't know what to do with it. And thankfully we've got Stuart, who I've never worked with before, who seems to totally get it. He's done his homework, he's read the script, he's not scared of taking risks and trying something that he's never done before, it seems to me. I just got the feeling that he was very laid back, quite up for it, and trustworthy, or trusting of you as well, as actors. Because we've all got our own different styles and our own different rhythms. And that was it. He kind of left you. There wasn't a lot of advice he could give. The advice that he did give was just really useful, helpful, and nice. He's got a lovely manner about him, actually. It's really, really hard, actually, because when you do read it, normally you've got your story. And you've got somewhere to go with a character. So you're just having to speak as them, and hopefully who that person is comes across. And it's just to do with our thought processes of trying to think like another person. Everything is written down for you, when they breathe, when they laugh, when they don't laugh. And it's really telling who that person is. So there's not a lot of acting required, really. You can feel it in the language, the way that somebody speaks, of how many times they say like they're obviously struggling in what it is that they're trying to say. And I'm struggling with what I'm trying to say right now, so there you go, you got your pause there as well. It's really interesting because I didn't know it was written in American. When I first got the script, I got halfway through it and I thought there's no point in reading it, actually, because I just don't get it. We're going to work on it, so I'm going to leave it until the day. And I met Stuart in the Traverse, who said something about blah-de-blah Americans. And I thought, oh, right, I'll read it as an American. So that's what I did. And I read the whole thing through with an American accent, and suddenly it made sense.
Oh, okay.
And I got it really quickly.